Hey guys, it's Kales, and would you like to know what a weird month April was for me? I only read 4 books. That's how much my life has been thrown off. Like, I know I haven't been making videos. I've been coming back at it. This is my attempt to catch up on my wrap-ups, but I only read 4 books. I haven't done that bad since October of 2015 when I read 2 books in a month. That's bad. I haven't done that bad in so long. So bad. For me. That's just for me. I am competitive with myself in terms of my own reading goals. That's just me. You read a book in a month, read a comic, read 70. I don't care. That's awesome. For me, 4 books, terrible. That's so bad. Here are those 4 books. The first book that I read was Not If I Save You First by Allie Carter. Allie Carter is an Insta-buy author for me. If you didn't already know that, you need to go back and like watch all the rest of the videos. I love Allie Carter. I've seen her twice. She signed all my books by her. I adore her. I hope she comes back to the store at some point. But this one is a really interesting standalone about this girl who is the daughter of the head of the Secret Service and the son of the president, and there is like an assassination attempt on the first lady, and the girl gets sent away to Alaska, and then the boy has to come to Alaska, and it's like this weird survival story conspiracy thing in Alaska. That's all I got for you. I really liked it. I gave it a 3 out of 4 stars? Yes. This is what Allie Carter is. She's a mac and cheese read for me. She's nostalgic. She's amazing. And hilarious at points. This was actually not as funny as some of her other books. It took a much darker turn, but that's okay. I didn't mind it. I kind of hate this cover with a serious passion, and it makes me feel sad, but that's okay. I still liked the book. 3 out of 5 stars. A good short survival read. I don't even know if it hits 300 pages, does it? I don't think it does. Nope, doesn't even hit 300 pages, so you can get through this very quickly. Then I read Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and I don't get the hype for this book. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, but it was like a, okay, meh. I didn't feel like one way or the other about this book. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. I mean, it had a good plot. I kind of predicted what was going to happen, and that was really hard. I thought the world was really cool. My favorite thing about this book was the topic of mortality and how it addressed mortality in general. It was like really much more philosophical than I was thinking it was going to be, and that's great. That was cool. I mean, I get why it's won awards. Meh. I mean, but it was fine. Like, it was good. I liked it to a certain degree, but that's about it. It was Alice and I's book for April. That was our buddy read for YWYA. So if you want more thoughts on it, I go into more depth in that podcast, but I'm also just kind of like, nah, and I let Allison talk most of the time because she enjoyed it more than I did. My favorite book of the month that I read, which is probably going to be like on my list of new adult fiction books, is Circe. And I read this book because I had to for work. It was our like very impressive book of the month. It was really good. Circe is about the life of the goddess Circe in Greek mythology. And again, it was just so interesting. It was like the myths from her perspective. I thought it was very magical and very intriguing, very much about a woman's strength. And also she's a goddess. She's immortal. So time to her is very different, and I thought Madeline Miller did a really great job of showing the passage of that time. Madeline Miller also wrote Song of Achilles, which makes me want to read this too, because it was really good. I don't even think that sentence made sense, but I think about this book made me think, okay? Like, it wasn't just a fluff piece. It was one that really made me contemplate and think, and I think there were like some underlines in here. You know, she goes on about motherhood and love and time, and it was just really interesting. I really liked this one, so I gave it 4 to 5 stars. Last book that I read this month, in the month of April, but it's not April anymore, was not my favorite. And it made me really sad because I read When Dimple Met Rishi earlier, like 3 videos ago, as you know. And I really liked When Dimple Met Rishi, but I didn't like this one. I didn't like Twinkle at all. She ruined the whole thing. And it was told in a diary, which I think made it so much worse. Whereas Dimple and Rishi was a dual perspective, and this one was just not. I was not about it, man. I was not. I was just like, why? Why, Twinkle? She was petty and just, I hated how she mistreated everyone. And then I hated how the ending was just like, we're sorry, resolved. Like, there was no, it was like no real conflict. I just was not happy, and I did not ship the couple. I thought he totally deserved way more than her. I thought she was petty, and the whole friendship thing was just not, I was not impressed, and I was really sad because When Dimple Met Rishi was so different, and this one just fell into so many other YA tropey. So, needless to say, I was not happy. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. So yeah, here are 3 out of the 4 books I read. Told you it would be a really short video. But the good thing is that May is already going way better for me in terms of reading, and it's going better in terms of videoing because I'm making videos. Don't worry guys, I'm not going anywhere. Just had to take a break, you know, do life, and yeah. And until next time guys, bye! Again, talk about a book that like talked about mortality. This cover is so distracting. I don't even know, I'm just gonna, can I hold it? Can I hold it still? I don't know.